Okay, I'm at the airport right now. I'm waiting for my friend to come and have her flight land, so I guess I have some time to actually talk about this because I have been meaning to record this, but I've been busy as a bee. I know these day spotlights, at my shoulders are kind of distracting, but we're just gonna roll with it. I don't really want this to be a flashy, pizzazzly, cleanly edited video because I don't know. I've just been meaning to talk about it because I got a lot of subscribers on YouTube now. I'm getting pretty popular on YouTube and I don't want it to go unsaid. I know I've mentioned it in comments or whatever, and if you've been paying attention you probably already know I'm gay. There's another car. Maybe a parking structure isn't the best to record a video, but whatever. I've identified as pansexual now for 4 years. Before that I thought I was bisexual, and then I'm trans. And that one's harder to say because it's harder to be a trans person in society, I think. I'm not transitioned in any sort of the way, so it doesn't look like I am at all, but I am, and I talk about it a lot, and that's just something that I need to talk about. If you're my parents and you're watching this, call me, I guess. I know you knew the first part and you probably suspected the second part, but we haven't really talked about it because I'm awkward as hell and I don't really know how to approach the subject. I don't want to get too intimate with my history, but I first knew that I liked girls a hell of a long time ago, and I didn't think anything of it, because it's like, oh, I really like my good friend. Never really acknowledged it until I went to middle school. I never really acknowledged it because I had crushes on boys also, so I was like, okay, whatever. And I had a friend tell me, there are people out there who like girls and they like boys at the same time, and that was a brand new concept to me, a little child. I'd heard of gay people, but I didn't think that I was a gay people because I also had crushes on boys. I did some, self-examination, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm bi. I eventually switched from labeling myself as bi to labeling myself as pan. I don't want to get into the debate of bi versus pan in terms of being attracted to non-binary people, because bi people can be attracted to non-binary people, but as someone who doesn't have a concrete gender identity, I feel like my attraction being labeled as pan is better. So let's get into that. Let's get into how I identify myself. I'm not a boy, but I'm not quite a girl. I'd say in terms of labels, I would be masculine, agender. I don't like those labels because they're too specific, and I feel like how I feel on the inside is very, very vague, and that has been years and years of self-questioning, and I still really can't put it to a name. So I know that I want to have a deeper voice, I know that I like having body hair, and I know that I hate when people call me she. Those are that. So I do call myself trans, or I call myself non-binary, and that's about as specific as it gets on that front. I think in sophomore year of high school, I started really questioning my gender identity. I went and I called myself a demi-girl first, because I was like, okay, well, I'm not quite a girl, but I'm still mostly a girl. And then I was like, no, you're not. Eventually, I just settled on non-binary because it is a more general term, which I think fits me very well. And that one's harder for people to grasp because my pronouns are they and them. And that's new for a lot of people. And it's I don't blame you for it being new because, our people have been shat on for most of humanity's history and whatever. It's so easy once you practice it, I promise. Where's Griffin? Oh, they went to the store. Oh, where's Will? Will didn't go with them. It takes some time to get used to. It took me time to get used to. As someone who uses those pronouns, it took time for me to get used to using them. But the best way to get to being used to them is just to practice. Honestly, I started university and I surrounded myself with people who 90% also exclusively used they, them. So it just clicked. everyone around me uses it, so why wouldn't I? That's not really making a lot of logical sense for most people, in terms of, like, I can't use that for my friends, because my friends don't use those pronouns. I'm trying to put this as simply as someone from the outside can understand, because I don't want to come across as, like, this all-encompassing, gender-rehearsed Tumblr genius, because, you know, there's a lot of misconceptions that come from that Blue Hell site, and I'm not going to go into them. I'm getting texts now that say that my friend is at the airport but still on the plane, so I am going to start wrapping this up. But, you know, too long, didn't watch, another car passes by. I'm gay and trans, and there's always going to be a part of that in my videos. This is who I am, and it's how it influences, you know, my sense of humor and the way that I look at the world. Again, I have a big audience now, and I can't let that audience not know who I truly am. So this is less of a coming out video and more of a reminder video, because, like, I've been out for like 5 or 6 years officially. So yeah, that's how it is. I know I don't usually make, like, vlogs like this, and I probably won't because I'm awkward as fuck. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell, but my voice has been kind of shaking for the past 5 minutes. There's 10,000 people. And that's terrifying, because, like, maybe only a couple hundred of you can, like, resonate with who I am, and then the rest of you are like, fuck this, and then just outie. Like, there's a lot of people out there, who are going to react more than neutrally to this. Like, some people are gonna be like, me too! And then other people are gonna be like, that's cool. And then a lot of other people are gonna, you know, put some negative shit on my channel. It's happened before, and it's going to happen again. And it's terrifying that this might be an amplifier for those kinds of things. Some of my videos can be, like, attributed as pure, or, like, wholesome. Wholesome's the word I was looking for. Pure or wholesome, and even on those videos, like, I get people who get really upset and use not great words, and so that is, like, motivated me to, on the YouTube channel, block certain words that, like, people comment, and still it's not going to stop them. Nothing ever stops people who hate, and that's just something that you have to live with. It still gets to me. I still live every day kind of scared for myself. That's just how the world works right now, and it sucks, and I didn't want this video to become negative like that, but, you know, on a positive note, I am really thankful for this. I didn't want this to be a subscriber milestone video, but I guess that's how it's gonna be. I'm really thankful for everybody who decided that, like, hey, I want to see more from you. You are going to see more from me. You're gonna see funny skits, you're gonna see compilations, whether it be Vine or not. You're gonna see animatics, you're gonna see memes. I feel like I said memes already. You're gonna see art. I'm a pretty okay artist, I would like to think. And you're gonna see my face more, like it or not. Another car. You're gonna see my face more, like it or not. Probably not in a video as long as this. Okay, my friend just called me, and she's at baggage claim, so I gotta make this fast. You will see more of me. Thank you for subscribing. I'm gay. Bye.